gonna be 3 phases in Jenna and Luke's relationship. The first time they broke up, the second time they broke up, and after Wyatt makes this video.
Previously on QB1GF.
We are doing a full-blown investigation into Jenna Janssen's life. Did Jenna Janssen peak in high school?
Oh my god. Okay, peak, let's be honest.
We have to go back.
Back where?
Back to high school.
Guerin Catholic High School. We decided to catch up with some alumni to see what this place was all about.
A lot of good people, a lot of bad people too. You know, a lot of friends, a lot of good times.
I think the Guerin Catholic High School experience was something very unique. It was a special experience. It was different coming from a public school going to a private school, but I got close with a lot of people. I knew almost everyone in my grade, if not everyone, and yeah, it was a really good experience. I don't think it would have been like that if I was at any other high school.
Shout out Guerin Catholic, let's ride.
Now, my crew and I spent the afternoon exploring the old stomping grounds as we decided on what our next course of action was. Like, for me, I have nothing but good things to say about Guerin, and obviously everyone's experience is different, but now I think we just need to look into her experience because everyone's going to have different opinions on this place. It was a short and concise conclusion, mostly because we were freezing our asses off out there, but we knew we had to find out as much as possible about Jenna's high school experience. When did you first meet Jenna?
Sophomore year econ class.
First impression?
I tried to hit on her.
And how did that go?
It went alright. She wasn't really giving me the hints back, so I just, laid off.
I think her high school experience was like, I don't know, it was a good one. It was like a lot of fun for her. She's a very like fun and spunky, spontaneous person. Okay, it's not that this bothers me at all. Like, I think it's funny. She's really, really sassy. Very sassy. So she's really fun to be around, so she makes friends quickly and easily, so I would say it was good.
Jenna's high school experience was like a roller coaster of emotion in all sorts of ways. It was like the Banshee at Kings Island, honestly. A bunch of ups and downs and twists and turns, and you don't know what's going on. Sometimes you look at her and you're just really confused on what she's thinking at times. And then all of a sudden the next day she'll just switch it, and all of a sudden you're upside down and screaming at the top of your lungs.
Jake's analogy here really helped us understand how complex of a character Jenna really is.
I think Jenna had an amazing high school experience. You know, she got to experience everything. She got to experience 2 high schools. I think she ended up at the right one, so I think she had a very good high school experience.
Now back to us. These explanations seem to leave out one very crucial piece of the puzzle.
What about Luke though? Her relationship with Luke. She wouldn't be QB1GF without the QB.
100%, 100% stereotypical quarterback's girlfriend.
Why do you think this is?
Well, she came in, and she was a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl, and immediately, she had her eye on QB1. She had her eye on Luke, and she wanted to get her claws on him, and that's exactly what she did. Right away, they kind of hit it off, I would say, so I think everyone kind of saw that could be a possibility.
We were in my living room, and he said, "Will you be my girlfriend?" And I laughed and said no, because I thought he was kidding.
Aww.
Luke Keller in 5 words. Football.
He's athletic. Am I allowed to say good looking?
Competitive. hard, Wyatt.
Pretty much her whole high school experience was dating Luke. I mean, I think Jenna was just super supportive of Luke and wanted to support him in the best way possible. And if it was going into every single one of his games and making signs and doing all that. She didn't do it for like the label, she just did it because she wanted to support Luke.
Dating Luke was good for her, I think. You know, she had she learned a lot, I think.
Owen Hargrave, best friend of the boyfriend or ex-boyfriend. Friend now, we're friends.
This is off to a great start.
I don't know her. Like, I haven't hung out with her since she's not been Luke's girlfriend. But when she was Luke's girlfriend, she was very, I don't know, she was very overprotective of him. Kind of very clingy. And just like your stereotypical psycho girlfriend for a little bit at a time. But, you know, she's very caring. Love you, Jenna. Sorry.
So after the first breakup, our research...
My fault, by the way. Can we go into that? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Luke and I were at basketball practice.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
No.
Oh, yes we are, Megan.
There's highs and lows, Megan. This just happens to be one of the lows. We're at CYO basketball practice, and Luke made a bet with me that whoever made that half-court shot first could text a girl on that person's phone whatever they wanted, and obviously I made it first because I'm better. And so I decided to text a friend that Luke had been with previously, and I like poured his heart feelings out to her while he was dating Jenna, but these are all made up. But this random girl happened to feel the same way about Luke, and Jenna found out, and they started fighting, and then they broke up, and I was happy.
Yeah, she's Simba, and Luke's Mufasa. And I know it doesn't really match up there, but when Mufasa dies, or gets torn down by the antelope, or in other words, you know, when Luke gets torn down by other things, and Simba and Mufasa break away. Because, you know, Mufasa's dead. Luke wasn't necessarily dead. He reformed into a new body. And Simba went through some hard times, you know. He went into the desert and almost died. But Pumbaa found him, and they taught him Hakuna Matata. And, you know, Jenna had to learn Hakuna Matata. And she couldn't sprout into a young lion until she was able to learn Hakuna Matata.
There were a few, I guess we can say, like, failed relationships.
Xander.
I met Jenna when I was a freshman or sophomore, not sure.
Jenna's aka rebounds were, you know, Xander. There was what was the kid's name? I think those were three main guys that she really rebounded off of after breaking up with Luke, and they were all shit shows.
While the other two respectfully declined our request for an interview, we were able to track down Xander.
Well, first of all, it was very short and sweet, but with regards to it, we were good friends, I guess, before, and we just like talked a lot, and then we, I forget, like hung out on the weekends and stuff, and I don't know, just kind of something flipped the switch or something, I don't know.
I think at first Jenna was like, he's a really cute, nice kid. So I think she was like attracted to his personality at first because we were all friends with him and would hang out with him. and then he kind of started expressing interest in Jenna?
I think like starting out with Xander, it was something new, and she was with Luke for like almost a year, so I think it was just something new for her, but I think it was like she realized it was just a little too fast for her and she needed some time alone.
Yeah. And then we got our boy Xander just overly emotional with Jenna. Just it's a little much. But you know, you just call those rebounds. That's what we called them. And you know, she eventually circulated back to Luke like we all expected, so it was all good.
After gathering as much intel on high school Jenna as possible, we turned our questioning to current relationships with Jenna and whether or not they believed Jenna peaked. Okay, so Megan, follow-up question. What do you have to say about this video? Do you have any beef you want to spill on Jenna?
Yeah, Jenna's a if you haven't heard.
Was that me?
That was you.
Oh. Well, you know.
It is what it is.
Would you say, in all honesty, that Jenna Janssen peaked in high school?
100%.
She did not peak in high school. I think she is peaking right now.
Do you think Jenna Janssen peaked in high school?
I think some could argue that she did. I don't think that I knew enough about like her last parts of high school, but yes and no.
No, I don't think Jenna peaked in high school. Why? I think that life, you go through many peaks, and
it was one of those
it was a peak, but she's got many more in her lifetime, and she had peaks outside of Luke Keller. She had peaks when she was with Luke. She has many peaks, and she's got a lot to come.
Do you think Jenna Janssen peaked in high school?
No. No,
Why?
I don't. Because she'll actually get to be her own person now.
Based on everything Owen said prior to this point, it is safe to say we were all very shocked at this answer.
That was good.
Wow.
Why? I'm done with your bullshit.
What were you watching? Use your eyes. Did you not see what I see?
She admitted to herself that she peaked.
Look what everyone around her, everyone in her life is saying, I don't know, I don't think she peaked. There's so much more to this.
She said it herself.
She was kidding, she was being sarcastic. I've said dumb stuff before.
The only person that actually was truthful in the entire video was Brad. And he even said she peaked.
If Owen Hargrave can take the time and have just muster up the courage. Were you listening to what he was saying? Owen said that? He said all that bad stuff about her, and then he goes, no, I do not think she peaked.
There's nothing getting past her being QB1GF.
There's so much more going on in this. We just looked at this.
No, I'm done with this. Get this out of my face.
There's so much more, Caleb. Caleb, come on, I need you.
She peaked. I need like 5 seconds. Just give me like 5 seconds and you cool down. Pissing me off. You were right. There's more to it.
Let's go. Let's get to work.
We're going to college.
Help me unzip my zipper. It's the furthest I got with her.
Party Jenna, who's like trying to thrive, is on another level, I feel like.
She would never do cocaine.
I've never said that!
Oh, yes, you have! No, Jenna, I'll kill you.
Girl, would you date Luke Keller?
Obviously.
That's where the stereotypical I'm